Hey man, thanks for joining. I'm waiting on a client who's going to take a look at this bank-owned property out in Wendell, North Carolina. A little bit out in the country. And this is the property. It needs some work. Just got here. First time seeing it. Probably needs a roof. Probably has some termites, some water damage. This does not look good to me. But looks like a cute little neighborhood. So make a great rental. But she needs work. They're only asking $72,000. Not too shabby. It needs a lot of work. This puppy needs everything. But with someone who's willing to do most of the work yourself, it's really not that much. And you hire tradesmen to do the electrical and any plumbing. All right, and here you need carpet and paint. Change out some light fixtures. Not as bad as it really looks. Throw $5 grand on the roof. Probably another $5 grand on carpentry. Take down this deck, unless you can salvage the frame of it. Check the integrity of the support beams. This is not a bad kitchen with a cathedral ceiling. Makes it feel really spacious in here. It's a nice kitchen layout. Plenty of counter space, cabinets, right? Electric stove. You have your... Hey, thanks for joining. I'm just walking through a investment property. It's owned by the government. It is a foreclosed property and it needs a lot of work. Just waiting on my client to show up. And I'm just getting my first peek at it. This looks like the would have been the garage. They turned it into a little workshop room. What's up, Long Cut 21? Thanks for stopping by. I believe this is a 3-bedroom. This would be your washer and dryer hookup. There's bedroom number 1. Again, light fixtures, paint, and carpet. Hallway needs carpet. Hi, Sean. This bathroom needs to be gutted. It needs flooring. It needs everything in here, right? That'll cost a little money there. But again, I think you can do this yourself on this property. And a little sweat equity in here, you can probably get yourself $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 equity. How's it going? Just out on an early Sunday morning, checking out this little $72,000 investment property in Wendell, North Carolina. I have a client who is hot for it right now. He wants to purchase this puppy. Put a little sweat equity into it, some paint, some carpet, get some tradesmen come in and do some plumbing, electrical, put a new roof on. Change out this bathroom. Shower looks fine. Backyard, look at that backyard. So make a nice rental to a family. It's all fenced in. It's in a nice working class community, in a real working class neighborhood. I think this would make a fair profit if you even wanted to flip it. But put a decent down payment on here. You can get a good return on your money if you fixed it up and rented it. You could probably make yourself $400 or $500 a month doing nothing. There's nothing wrong with some passive income, as far as I'm concerned. That's what it's all about. Everybody should be trying to build a real estate portfolio. Gain that passive income. As the years go by, it only goes up. It goes up in dollar amounts per month to you, and your mortgage, if you have a mortgage on your investment property, is getting paid down. And I appreciate the hearts. Thank you. And you end up using your investment properties as your retirement vehicle, right? It's income. You can sell them and take that chunk of money. Someone else had paid for your mortgage, right? You did a great community service by providing rental properties for people. And you did a great service to yourself and your family. Great vehicle if you're young and you don't have children yet. You start buying some rental properties, and in 18 years or so, someone's paying that mortgage on it. You can take that rental income and drop it on the principal as well, and you have possibly a college tuition. Anyone I know has made money through real estate. They made a lot of money. You stay in it for the long run. And if you have extra income on your own, then maybe you can do a flip here and there and make some chunks. But I think the good story to be told in investment properties is to buy and hold. Buy and hold. That's a nice lot. Look at that lot. All fenced in. It's great for a family with kids. It's great for a couple with pets. This is a nice North Carolina community. What's up, Raz Master? But the house needs some work. Siding doesn't look too hot to me. But not a bad community. It's not a bad day in North Carolina right now. We were in the 70s yesterday for temperature. I think today's going to be another beautiful day in December. That's insane. But I will take it because I'm from Boston. And I am done with the snow and the cold weather. She looks like she needs some carpentry work. Possibly a new roof. Or half a roof. Definitely needs some landscaping, right? You know, bring out that curb appeal. But I like the area. I like the price. $72,000. What's up, Dream Six? See if we can get a peek around here. Yeah, that siding is I got some damage there, boys. That's some damage. And I have to see if there's any water damage behind it. There are a few lakes around here. Yeah. Yep. It's Wendell's right down the street from Wake Forest too. You have the lakes down over in Wake Forest. You can get a good bang for your buck out in Wendell. Some new subdivisions coming in as well, so you can definitely get some new construction. Oh, Atlantic Beach, nice. Is the house soundproof? No, not at all. You'll hear the gunshots and the dogs barking in the background. And some gun ranges out here and hunting around. And Pine Knoll Shore is awesome. Yeah, they'll definitely hear the screams of your slaughtered victims. So Atlantic Beach, that's pretty cool. We vacation over in the Outer Banks, over in Kitty Hawk area, Kill Devil Hills. Yeah, it's nice over there. I look forward to every year going on the beach house, right on the sand and chilling out. Southern Outer Banks, yep. David, brah. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I used to live in Boston, yeah. We relocated about a dozen years ago. Still have property in Boston area. In Boston and in Maine. Yeah. Warning. Where are you now, Chunky? Yeah, that's why we moved, man. Like I said, it's about 70 degrees, 73, 74 degrees yesterday. It'll be in the low 70s today before we start hitting really winter. You're in Brooklyn. All right, there's a lot of people from New York and Jersey that have been moving down here. A lot of people. You save a lot of money on taxes, that's for sure, property taxes. And it is definitely growing like crazy. We used to have a problem finding some good food around here, but in downtown Raleigh, Cary area, it's a lot of people from the north have been moving down because of the cold. Yep, because of the snow. And North Carolina is nice because it's not Florida. Florida, you'll sweat to death, right? It's just too hot all year round. It's like one season. In North Carolina, in the Triangle area where I am, you're getting 4 seasons still. So you still see the leaves change colors. You get maybe a little bit of snow, 1 inch, 2 inches. Once in a blue moon, you'll get 6 inches of snow. You never have to shovel it because it just melts away. I was telling a couple, I was showing houses to them yesterday, and they're from New Hampshire, and they got 6 feet of snow last year. Spend the summers in your beach house. Nice. That's really nice. Hey, it's all about quality of life, right? So this couple from New Hampshire, yeah, they got hit hard with 6 feet of snow, and they said, you know, we're done with it. And then I was telling them, when you live down here and it starts to snow out, it looks like you're in a Hallmark movie. You do not have to shovel the snow. You can just watch it fall and drink your hot chocolate and relax. Yeah, the pay's a little higher up north still. But I tell you, the technology jobs down here are just growing like crazy. We have what you call the RTP, Research Triangle Park, and it's the East Coast Silicon Valley. And there's a lot of high-paying jobs there, and they're just expanding it like crazy. They'll be adding like another 100,000 jobs in the next 10 years. So it's definitely a great place to invest in and move here. Your family would love it, kids would love it. Tons of things to do. Everything's brand new. Everyone's nice. Your husband's a plumber. Forget it. He'll clean up down there. He'll clean up. Lots of work for plumbers. Yeah, that's a great idea. You will not have a shortage of helpers and workers down here for a trade like plumbing. Yeah, you probably have to take another test and get another license, but it's well worth it. Definitely well worth it. What's up, bread and butter? 16. Newport, nice. Very nice. Good morning, man. Just got done taking a tour of this $72,000 investment property. 3 beds. I think it has about 2 bathrooms. It's a little beat up. It needs definitely needs a roof outside and some carpentry work. Some siding needs to be done. This is a listing. It's a foreclosure property owned by the government. I have a client who's an investor client of mine. He likes to buy them, fix them up a little bit, and then rents them out. And he's looking to get some, building up his passive income, building up that real estate portfolio, one house at a time. Yeah, this will be a nice little flip too. But I think it being a 3-bedroom in a working class community, it'll make a great passive income property. Make a nice rental for someone. It is the way to do it, man. You can't work forever, right? But you can definitely run a real estate portfolio for a long time when you're old. Or you can just hire a management company and let them take your 8 or 10% a month out of it. Who cares, right? And then someone else is paying down the mortgage and someone's putting money in your pocket every month. As long as you're responsible with that money and you save some of that money for repairs, you'll be in good shape. Now you run it like a business. But as 10 years goes by, 15 years go by, look at all that equity you have. You can refinance one of your properties to go buy another property, right? Or you can refinance a property, take some of that equity out and pay for college tuition for someone, right? Or you can just sell it and take that money as you get older and live off of it. There's many ways to use real estate as a business, as a retirement vehicle. Yeah, definitely. Appreciate the hots, man. This is the hallway washer dryer. This is one of the bedrooms. Looks like paint and carpet, right? I definitely need work on the bathrooms. This one needs a floor. It is beat up. That's one bathroom. This is another bedroom. Again, paint and carpet. And I guess this is the master bedroom. And a little bit of a, kind of like a walk-in closet for the master. I don't know if anything's operational. You know, when you're looking at these government foreclosed properties, they're sold as is and everything is shut off. As you can read in that toilet, it says it's been winterized. Do not use the plumbing and the electricity is off. So if a buyer is interested in this property, they come to terms with the seller, we agree on price, then we have our little bit of a due diligence period where we can do our inspections and the buyer is actually responsible for turning on the utilities. So the buyer would have to call the utility companies up and put the utilities in his or her name for a day or two while they do their inspections. And they'll incur the little bit of a cost to do that as well. But it's sold as is. And the market, real estate market is extremely competitive now. So these as-is properties are selling at full price. A good percentage of them are going over full price, which is interesting. We do not have enough inventory for the amount of buyers that we have in our market. I think our inventory levels are about two months. That is definitely a seller's market, and a healthy market would be about 6 months worth of inventory in any given area. And we do not have that, that's for sure. So plenty of buyers, money is still cheap, but we don't have the inventory. and that causes properties to sell at asking price, and in many, many, many occasions over asking price. Multiple offers. I've been in that situation about a dozen times this year. We had multiple offers for my buyers and for my sellers, which is nice. But this is the puppy here. I call it a puppy. It's a little ranch. There's some of the work that needs, and definitely looks like it needs a roof. And some of the siding. You probably want to redo this whole siding as well. But it's in a decent neighborhood. Nice working class neighborhood, family neighborhood. Nice area. And it has a nice backyard as well. All fenced in, great for a family with children, or great for a couple with pets. Yeah, property's not bad, right? I'm sure the deck, you'd have to check the structure of the deck, make sure it's sound. Might need some planks removed and replaced, but there's nothing here that you have to like knock down, tear down, and take away. So that's a good, keeps the cost down. Although I'm not thrilled with these tall trees here during a storm come tumbling down on your little ranch. What's up, Christian? That's it, guys. I appreciate you all stopping by. Yeah, not much needed really to get rent ready. You know? Although I'm worried about the exterior more than the interior. I'm worried about moisture, mold. Anytime you start getting into that mold area, you got government agencies now coming down and inspecting it, making sure it's removed properly. And those guys, they charge an arm and a leg, and then they have to be re-inspected, and that kills your timeline. So mold is not a good thing. And radon, you'd have to check the radon levels, make sure there's no high level of radon for your tenants or for yourself. It's a cancerous, invisible, odorless gas that comes from beneath the bedrock, and it's a problem here in North Carolina. Easily fixed though, with mitigation equipment, proper ventilation. But again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Here's my client right now cruising up in his Mustang, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.